Alright, yo, what is up, my fellow YouTubers? I know I didn't have my mic on yesterday when I played my first game with San Diego Padres, but usually when it's loud or whatever, and my cats like to run around, it's easier to just have the mic off or mic on to mute. Alright, so we're gonna play game 2. And we're gonna sit a couple guys because they are tired. So Wilson Contreras wants to rest. We'll substitute our backup catcher. O'Neal Cruz needs a rest. We'll put in Justin Gage. And Byron Buxton needs a rest, so we're gonna put in Anthony Rizzo. Since Anthony Rizzo was injured, now he's back and he's ready. He's all good to go. All right, here we go. And on to game 2.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball coming up for Jackie Robinson Day. It's the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciampi. Thanks for joining us here. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42
You might hear my
to honor
cats
Jackie
meow.
and his breaking of the professional baseball color
cats
barrier
do.
in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that
unfortunately, my Cubs gagged it in the 6th inning. They were up 3-1 against the San Diego Padres and
how he persevered through that, so
game.
inspiring.
First pitch coming your way next.
More from the defense, not from the bullpen. But.
Just about set, and on the hill, the big righty, Nick Pivetta.
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Ready to go? Here's Trey Turner. And that's in for a strike.
I think Turner can get on base here. I'm a very aggressive manager, so I tend to, my speed guys to get on base, I like to steal. Kid Owen pitched well yesterday, 7 innings, gave up no runs, and still got the W. Although I might trade for a closer, because right now Tusky just gave up a 2-run homer. Granted, we didn't lose the game, but gotta look around. Gotta look around to get a closer. I might ask my son to look around and give me a decent closer from another team.
You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Here's Byron Buxton.
Oh, I thought he was
a former All-Star, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Kicks and deals. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. 1 out, base is empty.
I wanted, there was 3 other guys that got needed rest on, because when I did it correctly.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Ornelas makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what,
his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Two outs, base is empty. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Just missed. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. on deck for the Cubs. Here's a 3-0. And that one misses outside. It's ball 4.
Welcome.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy's just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
So 2 down. Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Vladdy might be coming out of his slide. Hit a homer yesterday.
Leads off first with 2 down to the
2
inning.
for 4. He just might be getting hot.
On the ground to third, Rosario.
2.
Slings it across, and Guerrero is set down. Out number 3. 1 left for the Cubs. And now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Diego, and today's starting pitcher, Ben Brown.
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Up the middle. Over to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. As we take a look at the Padres lineup. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Brandon Lockridge in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Brown. He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's done it. Tell him out.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2-0. Cut on and lifted in the air. Jones.
Nolan.
Calls it in, 2
Nice
away.
catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Luis Ariz stands in. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. The other way. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning.
5 pitches, 3 outs.
Padres down in order. Scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the left fielder, Nolan Jones.
Come on, Nolan. Give me a base hit.
Back to work. And that one fouled off. And now it's even up.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate
1
for
ball,
us
1
in this
strike.
one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated.
Come on, Nolan.
Just having a hard time catching up.
That one just misses, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That misses the zone, and a full count now.
So he gives us something to hear right here.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Just missed.
Come on, Bo.
Second inning here, no score. Fouled off down the right side.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Misses off the inside, and a count 2-1.
Eagles 3-1. I might have the Nolan Jones ready to go.
Hit in the air, center field.
Drop.
Barrel. One down.
Got it.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Jones stands at first with 1 out. So 2 balls and no strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1.
Well, he came right at it right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ornelas. He's there. He's got it. Out. Number 2.
The center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Here's a speed threat. Pete Crow Armstrong.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it falls. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
The catcher, Carson.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. First pitch misses. Swings through that one.
1-1.
Two outs. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Petco Park. And the batter now, Jackson Merrill.
Because you're like the gas tank up a Mr. Salty's in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
And he chases a high fastball there.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's Elias Diaz. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. Drove in both of their runs last night. Strike on the inside corner. Just missed. Merrill, the lead runner, out at second. Diaz at first with no outs.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
That one misses. The count now 2-2.
Come on, strike him out right here. Come on, Brown.
Stays alive. First and second here, no outs.
If we could turn 2.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
He's just on it, dude.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Pretty well struck. That one carrying, and it's off the wall. Coming home. The relay, it's off the mark, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
First and second, no outs. Here's Jason Hayward.
Oh, the gap. I thought he was out of there.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1.
She likes to climb on my microphone stand and balance herself.
Just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
We can turn 2 and get out 2 outs and just get out with 1 run. No harm, no foul here. But they're making them work.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Jones puts it away. Runner tags at second. Tag out at third, and that's a double play.
Wow.
When you're already in scoring position,
aggressive they are.
Tag, you really want to
nice
be
arm, Nolan. Nice arm.
confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
So we can get out this inning with just giving up a run.
The next up for the Padres. Knee high, that's in for a strike. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2.
He gets out of here with just giving up a run. It could have been a lot more.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Third out. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's an early 1-0 lead. New inning getting started. Here's Turner now.
All right, we got our leadoff guy, Trey Turner, coming up. Top of the order coming up. Let's go.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
0-2
And there's 1 down.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 1. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1.
Come on, Byron. I thought I said him, but does not.
And that one upstairs. He caught it behind his back, and they get the out.
Right back to him. I mean, you couldn't hit it any better than that.
So here's Kyle Tucker now. He reached out to walk his first time.
Hang wolf him right there, boy.
Right through there for a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated.
Pavetta, boy,
and if
he's
you're
dealing.
not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Going to count 1 and 2. And a sweeper misses for a ball. Good job to fight that one off.
Oh, he was on it.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering away upstairs.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
So a man aboard, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now.
Come on, Vladdy.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
2 outs. And downstairs. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And now 3-0. Nolan Jones in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tucker off of first with 2 away.
Give him the green light.
And that is out of play. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Have him go.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
First and second. 2 outs. And now Nolan Jones walked his first time. Swing and a miss.
First pitch strike right there for him.
Come
He's
on,
going to have
Nolan.
to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And fouled off. Ground ball to the right side. Nice grab from his knees, the throw. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there.
Bases loaded. Bullshit. Come on.
So 2 down. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the second game of the series. That one missed.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Oh, it's not bases loaded.
Popped up right side. Cronenworth drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1.
Oh, he scored that one. Okay.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
One
That
pitch,
was a
one
good
out.
pitch to
Let's
hit
go.
right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Here's Bogarts now.
I don't believe in luck, it must be fate. Some county time, but none date at least once. Double R, hit an Annie every month.
The shortstop takes the ball. Tied up here in the early going. Right through there for a strike. And there's a ball. This ball's chopped on the ground. Turner with the throw to first. Bogarts retired. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Brandon Lockridge. Fly to left his first time.
Let's see if Ben Brown goes 1, 2, 3 right here.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
1 strike.
Gets under it and pops it up. Bichette. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still tied 1-1.
All right, top of the fourth.
Great to have you with us here on Jackie Robinson Day as we go to the top of the fourth. Now the third baseman, Gage Workman. Workman, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2020. There's a strike at the knees. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Ron Marinaccio getting ready to go. Matsui, the lefty, warming up as well. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Zingy, every year on April 15th, we celebrate Jackie Robinson Day for his courage, his leadership, and how he forever changed the game of baseball and all of sports. It's great to see everyone wearing the same number on a day like today.
Yeah, it makes it hard for us as broadcasters to call out who's making the play. But with that said, what a special day in baseball, and I'll take it every year.
Swings and misses, and it's 2-2.
Come on, Gage, give me a hit.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, right there.
Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one pulled foul. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him. Larry Miller brings him up.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
Warm up. Our bullpen guys here.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Cubs are down quietly. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
All right, bottom of the 4th.
Back here in San Diego, bottom 4. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias.
Luis. Oh, my.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fought off foul. Pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Bichette.
Easy.
To first. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill singled and scored his first time.
See, every time you see me, I got something new. I got something new. Every time you see me, I got something.
Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. A little out front there as he
nice round. One more.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
He's pitching pretty quick.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That missed by a lot. 2-2. That one missed.
Come on, Brown. Don't walk him. Pitch away.
There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
Man, Boog, I love watching it.
That did not sound like he hit a home run.
And it's a lot easier to watch from
but that didn't have,
because that can be
that did not have home run distance.
Coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that.
He gave it a ride, though. He gave it a ride.
To it after contact.
Diaz in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
I think Brown's going to go 5 innings. I don't think he's going to go any more than that from right now.
And he grounds one to the right side.
Easy roll up.
That's the inning.
3 up, 3 down.
Nothing doing there for the Friars. Score remains tied 1-1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. Ron Marinaccio.
Still pretty early in the ball
so
game.
Pavetta's going to get a no decision.
Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And yes, he offered at it. The 0-1. Fastball for a strike. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And that's a strike he's looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
So up now for Chicago, Byron Buxton. 0 for 2 in this one. That one fouled off.
I might have to get Turner a rest.
And takes low for ball one. And that one is inside.
Buckster gets on, I'm going to have him steal.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And it remains 2-2. And that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Strike three. That's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting them straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Kyle Tucker, the next Cub to hit. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Two down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third. Sends it to first, and Tucker is retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing happening there for the Cubs. Halfway home, all even, 1 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Brown back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
You know, these Padres need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Drive base hit. And they have their first hit since the 2nd inning.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So up next, Jason Hayward. Runner on the move. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
Hold on, let's go through the second. Let me throw the first.
Nobody
That
out.
one's a
Runner
steal.
first. Brown checks the runner, and he's back safely.
I should do a pitch out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Turn 2 here.
And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Here's a 1-2. And a good eye there.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. His second of the year, and it gives him the lead in the fifth. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until.
And that's not like he got it.
Every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot.
Got ball carried.
Really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
And now it's going to be Eggy Rosario. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Tucker sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, right fielder, Tirso.
And now it's Tirso Ornelas.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Now a check swing, but he held up. Still only one out here in the inning. Pitch misses, and it's 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
This might be his last batter.
Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. In the air out towards right center. Tucker on the move. Pulls it down, and there's two gone.
Now batting, left shortstop, Xander.
Back to the top of the lineup, Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres, has grounded out a couple of times.
I don't believe in luck, it must be fate. Some county time, but Monday to lose one.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So runner at second, 2 down. Brandon Lockridge digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Until he gets out this inning.
Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Jeremiah Estrada up and throwing. Suarez also getting ready. And a foul ball.
See if we get down here.
Swing and a ground ball. Bogarts with the throw to first. And a quick out, number one.
Alexander Bogart.
Now here's Nolan Jones.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
That's too low. 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And there's a ball. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 3-2. One down, base is empty. Smashes through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game.
That was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly they with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Now it's the second baseman, Bo Bichette. And the sweeper misses.
Come on, Bo.
Inside, ball two.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs 1.
All right,
And
Brown is
welcome
done.
back to the ballpark. Bottom of the sixth. Colin Ray on the pitch here. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. On a line, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
I don't ready to think about it, so let's read turn two here.
And there's a foul ball. Arise gets his lead at first with nobody out. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. This one in the air. Guerrero under it. He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, catcher, Diaz.
Here's Elias Diaz, 1 for 2. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
Of course.
And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit.
Bottom of the 6th. Let's see if we can turn 2 here.
That one ripped, but foul. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Come on, Ray, strike him out. Go turn 2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Crazy. Now the DH for the Padres, Jason Hayward. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
On the ground left side, 6, 4, 3. It's a double play, and that'll do it for the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, I got to think he probably has a little extra in the tank facing his former team. And there's not a player in the league that doesn't get a little extra motivation when he plays against his old squad.
Gage Workman now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. Estrada, 6'1" righty, 185 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017. comes up empty.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a ground ball to first. Arise takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Crow Armstrong in the box now as he leaves that one up high. The
Come on, Crow.
Padres leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Two balls, one strike.
That one missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Carson Kelly.
This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Runner takes off. Throw to second. He's safe. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man,
let's see if Carson Kelly can get a base hit here.
Second here, one gone.
Down 3.
And that one fouled off. Estrada, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big time benefit. Soft contact in the air. That's a hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
Okay. Turner. Striking out 3 times already.
Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. 0 for 3 in this one.
It's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring.
Come on,
position.
Turner, give me a base hit somewhere.
To another level for him right now at the plate. It's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed. Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
There's a strike.
Oh, Turner can get a base hit right here. Keep the line moving. Or hit a 3-run homer to tie this game up.
Strike 2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Tying run at the plate. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So Trey goes
Damn.
down strikes.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. That when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jeremiah Estrada won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Come on, Buxton.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Robert Suarez. Next to hit, Byron Buxton. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. The tying run at the plate. That misses, and now 2-0. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Rosario. Squeezes it. And that's the 3rd out. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Padres 4 and the Cubs 1.
That was our shot.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Caleb Thielbar. This is his 3rd time out this year. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Center field.
Catch it.
Joe Armstrong should have it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. So digging in, Tirso Ornelas. And misses inside.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and it looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And his first big league hit is a double. Xander Bogaerts with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you can take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One out, runner at second. Here's Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 3. And that one wrapped foul. Ornelas, the runner at second with one away.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. To third, tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart
Why
as
would he
well,
still there?
making their decisions. And right
Crazy.
there, couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case,
Wild
you got to
pitch.
shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
The 1-1 is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Hit in the air out to center field. Crow Armstrong moves after it. Corrals it. And that is that.
All right, top of the 8th.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. And it's fouled off. Suarez, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a sinker, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Next offering is in for a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ball 2.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one at triple digits.
Damn, that's some gas.
In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Nolan.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Nolan Jones. That one out to right. Ornelas settles underneath it.
Easy.
Brings it in. And that is that. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Lockridge.
See if we can keep it. 3-run deficit.
Thielbar back to work. That's in there. It's 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
See if we can strike him out right here.
Struck him out without a swing. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
Arise, stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And the 0-1. And that's outside.
Looks like the 5th inning just did us in. Able with that 2-1 homer.
Next pitch is outside.
Pretty much gave him the momentum right there.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That one just misses.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
That's out to center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres.
Softly, cause you're like the gas tank over Mr. Salty's in the winter, they ain't feeling you. See, every time you see me, I got something new.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Strike 2.
It looks like we're only down by 3, but they got their closer coming in, and he can throw it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Throwing the ball well, and they need this scoreless inning in relief right here. Been doing a good job keeping him in striking distance.
That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Padres go down quietly, but they lead it 4-1.
Here comes our closer.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jason Adam.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
So digging in, Bo Bichette.
I ain't even know you, but your brother's my brother. Shout out Easy, LLB. I never told mother.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Adam, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And ball 1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
That's down and in.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Cancel.
Let's see if he gets on. Might check him out right here. Some gas.
And they'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball's bad on him.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at bat, your chances of succeeding go up, and right there we see the result.
Gage Workman, the next Cub to hit. Check swing, and he went. Strike one. Bichette on at first, nobody out. Strike two.
Man.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Ball one there. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Ornelas makes the grab, one down. And up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. In the dirt. And there's a ball.
That's a ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back
Get
there,
out.
and that is way gone. He circles the bases, his second of the year, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
So let's take a closer look inside the numbers. That blast from StatCast, 113 miles an hour off the bat, Singy.
And it just flew out of here, Boog. Even if you only heard the ball hit the bat, you knew that was a home run. I mean, he put a perfect swing on it, and the numbers back it up.
Here's the catcher, Carson Kelly.
Got home run pop.
And there's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just like our closer yesterday, gave up a 2-run homer, won it 3-2.
Looking
Their
to get
closer
the
gave up 2-run homer.
on base.
They could win it 4-3.
And that is downstairs. 1-1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game.
Let's see if he can get on base here and give Trey
save.
Turner a shot. Still going 0-4 right now.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball. 2 strike.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Cubbies with only 1 out left. And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Jason Adam departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game.
Oh, he told his
pitcher
coach,
coming
you're
up.
out.
We'll be back
He
in a
does
minute.
not get the save situation.
Yuki Matsui takes over on the mound.
Come
I
on,
can't
Turner.
imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
1 out left for the Cubs. Trey Turner, the next Cub to hit. Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, he was on it.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. That's to third.
Easy. Game over.
Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
That's the ball game. That extra base hit was part of the difference right there. How big was that extra run right there in the 7th inning? It is what it is. All right, that's the ball game. Wait, save it. Four 3 is the end of the game, man. Had a shot. That's all you could ask for. All right, let it save. All right, there it is. All right, well, can't win them all, boys. We'll see what happens tomorrow. See if we can take the series 2 games to 3 with a day off on Thursday, and then start a 3-game series with the Arizona Diamondbacks on the weekend. Day off Monday, 2 with the Dodgers Tuesday, Wednesday, day off Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday of next week. 25th, 26th, 27th, we play the Philadelphia Phillies. So. All right, till next time, my friends. I'm out.